Hey guys, this is Jen from FromHeadToToe.com, and today I have a it's a monolid look. I really love this look. This is probably my favorite day-to-day monolid look that I do, and I've actually been sporting this quite a lot, especially for days where I don't want to wear false lashes. I think this is still a really flattering and glamorous way to wear your eye makeup if you don't have a crease on your eyes. So I just used some really pretty neutral colors plus a really soft smoky cat eye. So if you would like to see how it's done, then please keep watching. We're gonna start off by using Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is super important to use an eyeshadow primer, especially for monolids, because it's going to keep everything on your eyes without creasing or smearing around from all the oils, because the eyelid sort of tends to tuck underneath and it'll rub everything, especially right on the lash line there. I'm going to start off with this neutral brown eyeshadow called Buck from the Naked palette. Using my Sigma E55 brush, I'm going to use that in the contour of my eye. And then right where the hollow of your eye dips in right here, I'm just going to pull the shadow in toward the rest of your eye. I'm just going to take a small pencil brush and blend out those edges. Next, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in 892 Amber Rush, just using my clean fingertip. I'm going to swirl that in the shadow, and I'm going to apply that on the center of my eyelids right here. You're going to want it to be high enough so that when your eyes are open, you still see some of that shimmer showing. I'm taking more of that Buck color and just blending out those edges. Next, I'm going to take this color Virgin. I'm just going to apply this to the brow bone. Now I'm going to use Wet n Wild gel eyeliner. For monolidders, I definitely love gel eyeliners because they just last a lot longer and don't crease. So I'm applying this in a fairly thicker line with a little bit of wing at the end. And then with what's left, apply that into the outer half of my lower lash line. Thicker at the outer corner, and then gradually fading in. If you wait until after you draw your top liner first, you'll get this nice smudgy effect because the liner isn't as saturated on your brush. Next, I'm going to do a little trick to get a smokier line right here. So I'm going to take my NYX Slide-On Pencil in Jet Black, and I'm just going to apply that right on top of the line I just created. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to smudge out that line. The reason I'm layering the liner is so that you still get the true black from the gel liner underneath, but the pencil liner is a little bit more creamy, so you just get that nice smoked out look a little bit. Next, I'm going to take a really small brush and I'm going to go in with this color right here called Dark Horse, and I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line. Now taking this dark smoky black color, I'm just using the same brush as before. I'm going to again smoke out another layer on my top lash line to enhance the whole smoky liner. Open your eyes so you see where your monolid is. You're going to pull that line out a little bit like a cat eye. And then right here, we're just going to softly bring that smokiness in. Now to brighten up my eyes and make them look a little larger, I'm going to use this Stila pencil in Topaz, and I'm actually going to line my lower waterline. I really like using a soft peach or pale pink for this because it gives a more natural look versus using like a stark white. And now I'm going to curl my lashes and use mascara. My favorite eyelash curler is the Shiseido eyelash curler, and I find that a lot of my monolid friends also like this over the Shu Uemura, but it all just really depends on your own eye shape because even with monolids, people have really different eye shapes. So you want to bring the curler all the way to the base of your lashes, curl them there. Pull it to about the halfway point, curl it again. If your lashes look crimpy, you can go ahead and just curl in between the crimpy parts until it has a nice curl going straight up. Now this is something that I think you should really kind of spend your time on because for monoliders, lashes showing up is going to make a huge difference in your eye makeup. So take your time, curl, and make sure it's really curled just about as high as you can get it to go. So now I'm going to apply some Cannonball mascara from Urban Decay, and you're going to want a mascara that is very waterproof and has kind of more of a dry formula to hold up your lash curl. So I find that this one works well, and I also really like CoverGirl waterproof mascaras like the Lash Exact. And I also like the Lash Blast Volume, although that's not as fun because the wand is really fat and it's kind of difficult to do precision lash coating for monoliders, but whatever's the preference for your mascara is fine. Just make sure it is very waterproof and holds your curl. So I'm applying this to the base of the lashes mainly, because that's what's going to really hold up the lash curl. And then I'm just wiggling the brush up the length of the lashes. Now I'm going to clean up the eyebrows, and I'm just going to fill in my sparse areas using the K Palette Real Lasting Eyebrow Pen. I'm just applying this using short strokes. Oh, I forgot to do this earlier, but I'm just going to take my Urban Decay pencil in Yayo. I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. This is going to make my eyes look a little bit brighter and a lot more alive and awake. So now I'm just going to do the rest of the face. So before I started, I already applied some Skin 79 VIP Gold BB Cream, and I also used my NARS Stick Concealer in Custard, and I've set that with my Tarte Smooth Operator Powder. So now I'm just going to take my favorite blush of the moment, which is Tarte's Exposed. I'm using an angled contouring brush. This one is the F40 by Sigma. I'm just going to pat that in a curved C motion right here by my cheekbone. And then for my lips, I'm just going to use this Maybelline Baby Lips in Pink Punch. So this is the final look. To see more pictures and information about everything I used and more monolid tutorials, you can always check out my blog. That's